speaking of sort of funny movies and very timely movies, I checked out the new South Park Paramount Plus exclusive movie, South Park Post-COVID.
Oh, my friend was telling me about that.
It is very, very funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's the first in a series of Paramount Plus exclusives from the producers of South Park as part of their $900 million deal. Yeah, they got paid $900 million to extend South Park to 30 seasons, all the way through until 2027, and produce 14 exclusive Paramount Plus feature films.
Is that American or Australian dollars?
That's American.
I feel sick.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to make some cartoons.
Can I do another basketball movie while we're at it, please?
Probably not now. Not producing all of this South Park. Like, they've got to produce 14 movies, and they've only done one so far, and 2 of them are due this year. So they've still got another one to put out in the next 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how they go. And I get why they were paid so much, because these movies and shows are not easy to produce. It's not like they can, the way the stories are told, it's not like they can produce a whole season well in advance. Like, they're known for their 6-day turnarounds on shows so that they're super relevant and timely. And this one, Post-COVID, is set in the year 2061, 40 years after the events of their last movie-length special, South Park Vaccination Special. And so because it's set in 2061, they're not kids anymore. Stan, Kyle, Kenny, Cartman are all adult grown-ups, and they've all changed quite substantially. And it's about sort of following what happened to the kids that grew up during the COVID pandemic. And, so we find out that Stan has moved out of South Park and is now an online whiskey consultant. Sounds like the Jaxon dream job. Kyle is now the school guidance counselor. And Kenny has become a famous physicist who later dies of a brand new COVID variant. And then that's sort of where the story snowballs. And the fact that they were talking about a COVID variant like a week before the Omicron hit, I was like, whoa, this is really creepy. Looking back on it now, I'm like, that's kind of creepy.
Style stuff.
Yeah. Like, I get they were probably referencing like the Delta variant at the time, but then Omicron hit and I was like, oh, yep, cool. Even weirder. And then probably the biggest change to all of the 4 kids is Cartman, who is now a rabbi with 3 kids and a wife. A very big change for someone that like used to constantly give Kyle crap about being Jewish.
Yeah. I was just going to say, wasn't he anti-Semitic? And now he's, okay, wow.
Yeah, so that was funny. We also find out that Tweek and Craig are still together and now married. Wendy is married to some random dude that was not from South Park. Jimmy has grown up to become a late night talk show host, sort of Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien style. But all of his jokes are like super PC and just like, they start off, you think they're going to be these really off-brand humor, and then it's just like super PC punchline. You're like, oh, okay. So that was interesting to watch. Token has grown up to become the cop of the town. Clyde is an anti-vaxxer. No real surprise there. and Scott Malkinson has become the priest who basically nobody remembers. And then there's a big spoiler. So Butters, who I think has sort of grown on people, has become a big favorite. We don't find out where he is until the very end. Turns out he's in a mental asylum. They keep calling him Victor Chaos, and then it's revealed at the end that Chaos is just a mispronunciation of chaos. So he's just in there as Victor Chaos, which is pretty cool. So I'm assuming that's where the second movie that is due this year is going to sort of lead on, and him getting out of the mental asylum and just going crazy.
Okay.
And yeah, like I said, again, it's like one of those ridiculously timely movies. The new Delta variants and COVID variants and whatever, and then we also get some references to the Blade Runner 2049, The Godfather, Beverly Hills Cop. They also talk about Space Jam: A New Legacy. Just kind of crapping on that one, so that was pretty funny. And then they even take a little bit of a pot shot at Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers when they ask Clyde if he's been vaccinated, and he just answers, "I'm immunized," which was the answer that Aaron Rodgers gave when people were asking him if he was immunized, vaccinated against COVID. So that was funny. That made me giggle. And I was watching it, and my mum was in the other room just going, "Why are you still watching this crap? You are 32 years old and you're still watching this bloody stupid cartoon." I was like, "It's funny. It's hilarious. I'm loving it." So yeah, worth getting Paramount Plus just for all of the South Park stuff coming up, I think.
I think I was talking to my friend Will about it. He's like, "You've got to watch this."
Yeah, between South Park, the new Dexter, I'm actually quite enjoying Paramount Plus now. It's finally sort of getting there. I've heard the A-League coverage is a bit spotty at times, but I'm not really watching the A-League, so not a big issue for me.
I didn't even realize the A-League had started until this morning when I was scrolling on Fox Sports. So
yeah, started 2-3 weeks ago. Like, I like that there's all the new teams, but I still feel like the Wollongong Wolves should have been one of those new teams.
Don't worry, you got the NBL has started again. Go the Hawks. I just have a ball jersey. I don't go for them, but
fair enough.